Hi, I'm Ron Swartz. I'm the Emergency Manager for the University of Alaska Anchorage. And we're going to talk about fire safety as it pertains to volunteer rescuers. So we can do a lot of good in a short period of time when we see smoke and flames in a situation to minimize the loss of life and damage to property until the professional responders can come. So the idea is to use small portable fire extinguishers that you're going to find in most industrial and business settings. And the idea is to keep a small fire from becoming a larger fire or a structure fire by knowing how to use these devices safely. We also need to remember that the safety of the responders going towards a fire is always the top priority. So an effective size up will allow you to answer some very basic questions before you decide to fight this fire. Do my buddy and I have the right equipment? Are there other hazards? Is there electrical wiring that's sparking? Are there pools of fluid that are unknown origin? Is the building structurally damaged? Is it really safe for us to go in and fight this fire at all? And then can my buddy and I escape? As we go in and approach this fire, is there another way of getting out of here if we find that we need to? So it's really important that we identify the type of fuel that's feeding the fire that we're approaching and then select the correct method to extinguish it. So most typically in education or business settings, you're going to find an extinguisher like this that's rated for A, B, and C fires. If you're not sure what it is, just look for the label on the side of the extinguisher. You'll see that this one is rated for A, B, and C, which are by far the most common fires that we have to be concerned with. There are four components to an extinguisher like this. One is going to be the pressure gauge. We want to know that the device is pressurized and ready to go. There is extinguishant agent in the bottom of the extinguisher, and it's propelled by the pressure that is shown by the gauge here. And of course we have a hose. The idea is to get the extinguishing agent out into the fire hazard. And then the cylinder is the part that contains both the agent and the pressurized air or water. And then we have a carrying handle, which is stationary, with a trigger that we push to release the valve and release the agent. So all these have to be in good order. You'll find in most settings that somebody will go around and evaluate the readiness of a device like this. In this skill drill, we're going to demonstrate using a portable fire extinguisher to fight a small trash can fire, a Class A fire. The idea is, to protect ourselves and keep ourselves safe is to use the buddy system. So we're going to have two rescuers, each having a fire extinguisher approaching the fire after they've done their scene size up to know that the situation is safe. They have the adequate equipment to fight this fire, and then they make the decision to move forward to stop the fire. So the idea is to, again, pull the pin from the extinguisher.
Pulling pin.
Test it to make sure that the valve and the hose are both working properly, and then slowly approach the fire by saying going in.
Going in.
Going in.
Once we're in that scene, we want to stop at within 6 to 10 feet. Use the extinguisher to sweep from side to side until the fire is out. Once you feel confident the fire is out, then announce that you're backing out, and then you're going to back away.
Fire out. Backing out.
Backing out.
Always keep an eye on the fire in case it flares up. If you have the time, it would be good to stand with that fire scene to make sure it's out, and maybe use some water to tamp it down and make sure that it is thoroughly out, and you can move on to other rescue operations.